And what is transform? Well, I'm going to simplify it as much as I can, that we believe when you follow Jesus, your life is transformed from the inside out. It's as simple as that. That's our vision, that's our heart. When you just follow Jesus, life change seems to happen. Well, there's a lot changing in our community. So over the next 6 weeks, this idea of transform is capturing this idea that our lives are in this process of ever changing and growing and learning and discovering. And yes, miracles are part of that picture. We live in a community in Area Heights. Even you come in here, the West Plains is a changing community. If you haven't been here, you're missing out, because there's always new stuff coming in, new people, new businesses. There is life flourishing here in Area Heights, and we are in the center of it. Now, when we talk about transform, it's not taking something old and throwing it away so we can put new things in Area Heights. No, there's the old that's being made into new, and we get to participate in that. And as a church, when we look at our community and how we want to be in the center of it, we believe our church is about partnering with our community. We purchased a facility that was worn down. It's used to sell secondhand stuff, and it has leaks and it has problems. But I love that's the facility we have, because we have an opportunity to take something that's an eyesore and make it the hub of our community. And I pray that's what this opportunity is. So it's not just about a church building. It's not about a remodel project. It's believing that if we have a facility, our facility has to match our vision. It has to be a place where people can connect in our community, can gather together, not just those that go to our church. And so it's the hub, and we're going to talk a lot more about it. But if we're going to stay on transformation for a moment, Rick touched on it. Easter is a big deal. Easter is really kicking off a 5-week series that we're going to do, talking about transformational life. How is our faith in an ever process of changing? Well, that's what Easter's all about. Easter's about this new life, and we get to celebrate it each year. And so this Easter, we're being super bold. If you didn't know this, I'll bring it up again. We're going to actually we have a lot of people that drive from Davenport, some 45, 50 minutes to come to service here on Sunday morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our band, we're going to take our message, we're going to take everything we have, and we're going to go out to Davenport on Sunday or Saturday night and host service. Kids ministry and everything. For Easter weekend, we'll be in Davenport, and we're partnering with the church out there to let us use their space. Then Sunday morning here, we're not just having 2 services, we're going to have 3 services, 9, 11, and 1 o'clock. Why so many services? Well, that way, we have an opportunity to invite people. We can go at 1, because if you invite someone to church, you want to make sure you're hanging out, and you're drinking coffee, and you're meeting people, and you're mingling together. But at the same time, we need a lot's going on, so our ask would be that you would go to 1, and then you would serve at 1. Now, that doesn't work for the worship team or the other guys, because they're going to be here for all 4 services. But for everyone else, all we're asking you to do is do 1 service, go to service, and serve at a service. If you want to get real serious, the following weekend, to really move us forward, we believe if change is going to happen, then it starts with prayer. Prayer's got the basis for everything. If you're not sure about faith or Christian stuff, I'll tell you right now, prayer is where everything begins. And so we're going to do 48 hours of nonstop prayer. 48 hours. We have a sign-up form. All you have to do is sign up for an hour. And so for 48 hours, leading up to that Sunday morning, we're just going to bathe that time in prayer, and then we're going to start a fast as a church as we lead over the next 2 weeks. We're talking about how we're going to raise the resources to transform this building to become the hub of our community, but more importantly, the hub of our community. We're still planting churches and meeting people and living life together. So we've been talking about that, and as again, Rick shared about the book, Faith, everyone, we want that book to go through it together. It's just more of a workbook to stay on the same page. And there's this other word we've been saying, advanced dinner. Well, most people don't understand what does an advanced dinner actually mean. Well, I personally, and some of our council members and our Transform team leader, want to meet with you and answer any questions you have. We want a vision cast. We have great blow-ups of what we've been dreaming big about what this facility could look like. And that's all it is that we're going to talk and discuss and dream and share with you what this building potentially could look like and how we can participate in it. And so I'm going to every life group. I think I've been to 2 life groups last week. I think I have 6 or 7 more of these dinners to go to. This Monday night and the following Monday night, we're hosting the same dinner for people that are not in life groups, for those in the community that just want to come and learn more. So we'll be at Hayford Church, 6 o'clock. There is childcare, and there is going to be food there. So even if those 2 things, man, it's a great night. And parents, we could have fun. But show up. Come to one of those dinners, either this Monday or next Monday. And at the same time, I'll be kicking off this study right there and kind of sharing you through how we're going to do that together. So lots of things happening over in the next few weeks. And we're asking you to pray big with us and dream big. And church, I believe it goes way beyond a building. Way beyond a building. Our leadership team, our council, we believe that this represents the hope of our community. We still believe the only hope is through Jesus. And so join us in this adventure as we pray together. All of us, if you call this your church home, if you're visiting for the first time, come and hang out. No pressure. Come and learn about what this process looks like. Our dream is that everybody here would be able to participate in one of those dinners.